Bill Ryder-Jones, formerly of the Coral and Evertonian, of the Toffees, has returned with fifth studio album Iechyd, released on Domino Records. Bill's music means a lot to me, particularly West Kirby County Primary. Means a lot to me. I don't know the album name, so I've been anticipating a new record for quite some time. Fun fact: I saw Bill Ryder-Jones on Moorfield Station after an Everton game once. Absolutely bottled it. So that was very sad.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, I was anticipating this album quite a lot, particularly with the release of lead single "This Can't Go On," a song I crowned as my favourite from 2023. A statement I stand by, and will probably remain top for 2024, based on rules we have established that overlap years. So, well done, Bill, in advance. I fucking love this track, and that is something that carries on throughout the record. I think it encapsulates what the whole message is of the album, what it's trying to do. I think it does it probably the best on this record. So you could say it started off the best it could, which is certainly a tactic. But as a Bill Ryder-Jones fan, I'm still happy with what was to come. This followed with If Tomorrow Starts Without Me, the next track. Again, another cracking single. The strings on this song and This Can't Go On, fantastic. Throughout the record, fantastic. Bill stated in the press release, I think, for the album, that it's the most produced album of his so far. And that is 100% true. Like, the other ones sound... Yanni, I can see you looking confused.
The others just weren't quite produced to full potential.
No, but, like, they were a bit more raw.
Okay.
That makes
All
sense.
right.
A bit more,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. Yeah.
But this album, it just sounds absolutely fantastic. I think his vocals have improved. Something I wouldn't really say he's known for. But there was a lot more range within his vocals this time. There's a lot of backing vocals on the album. Again, something which hasn't necessarily been there. Choirs were used. That seems like I said that word wrong. And there were also some good samples on the record, such as Baby by Caetano Velcro and Gal Costa. I'm going to say I pronounced them right, thank you.
Yeah.
It's in the opening track. I Know It's Like This, Baby. Obviously, I wasn't familiar with this song because it's old and Brazilian. But it was used very well.
That surprised me, Gal.
Yeah, I'm not really up to date. Well, I don't know much Brazilian stuff. Sadly, maybe I should because I listened to the original song. It's quite good. But the sample is used absolutely brilliantly. The backing vocals in that song, particularly, which are from the sample, just tie it all together very nicely. It just seems very considered throughout, and the album's all the better for it. It is also probably the most upbeat musically. Some of the lyrical content is still quite despair-ridden, would you say? I would.
Yeah,
But overall, I think there's a lot. You come out of this album feeling a lot more positive than you probably would Yawn or West Kirby, all that jazz. Good one. Yawn, the acoustic version. Yeah, other than This Can't Go On, I'd say, well, the other two singles as well, If Tomorrow Starts Without Me and I Hold Something in My Hand, both very good. My favourite track is probably I Know That It's Like This Baby, other than This Can't Go On. But it's just very good. It's what I want from a Bill Ryder-Jones album. I was very happy to have more of that. And it just sounds... better is not probably the word I'd use, but it just sounds more complete than...
More produced.
Probably. It just sounds more considered and just more cohesive than Yawn or West Kirby. Yeah. So I'm very happy with the album. It's lived up to my expectation, which was incredibly high, because I love Bill that much. And for that reason, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Strong.
It's a strong start.
Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably consider... Well, I won't say this because, Liam, I think you might have a question for me.
I do. Carl, where would you rank this in, Bill's discography?
Well, I don't really listen to the album, if that much. And A Bad Wind Blows in My Heart is another one that I haven't listened to all that much. So I'll compare it to Yawn and Wes Kirby. I think it's second. I think it's slightly better than Yawn, which, as much as I enjoy that album, I don't know, there are just some that just haven't really clicked with me. But West Kirby County Primary will probably always be my number one of his. Just a lot of nostalgia tied to it for me. It just came out at the right time. And I probably listen to that album 3 times a week, I'd say. Still.
It's pretty sad, mate.
And I have done for a long time. I'd probably rate that album a 9.5 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like a 19 out of 20.
Yeah.
Or 19 and a half, maybe.
Not quite.
Not quite how it works.
Well, that's very interesting. Thanks for that, Carl.
Yeah, very good album. And I implore everybody to go and listen to it. Everybody.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks.
Thank you.